Hello, my YouTube denture family. I hope you're all doing well. Well, I survived the big E-Day. Today is 32 days post E-Day. And I wanted to come on here and just update you guys real quick. Sorry, the top denture is getting loose, and I don't want to go in and re-glue right now, or reapply adhesive, whatever you want to call it, denture glue, denture adhesive, and so it's kind of slipping down, but I am so ready to be done with my dentures today, and I'll tell you a little bit in a few minutes. But anyway, yeah, so today is 32 days. I've tried to make a couple of videos to just update you guys. Some of you guys were saying, I hope you're doing okay. But every time I made a video, because the storage on my phone was pretty full, I got some of it cleaned off. It kept stopping my video. So, and I've been tired of dealing with other things. I've been dealing with 3 viruses on top of recovering from oral surgery, along with a sprained back that I've had for several weeks now, and just flares with my fibromyalgia, my osteoarthritis, and my spinal stenosis, and I kind of talked about that a little bit in my previous videos, but if you're new to my channel, and this is the first video that you've seen, I have fibromyalgia, osteoarthritis, Hashimoto's thyroiditis disease, which is an autoimmune disease, and hyperthyroidism, and many other things. Anyway, so I've been dealing with a bunch of that stuff. In 2017, I almost died. I had life-saving surgery, and I tore my rotocuff in 2017, 2 months afterwards. But if you go back to my other videos, I talk a little bit more about that, just briefly. But anyway, so yeah, so I wanted to update you guys and tell you guys how I'm doing. I'm sorry, but I'm having to learn how to speak very slow because I have ADHD, so my brain goes super fast, and in my brain, when I talk, I hear the denture lisp really bad, and when I talk, to my ears, what I hear is wah, 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 like in the Charlie Brown, or like I've got a mouthful of food, or a mouthful of wood, or plastic. Anyway, but my dentist and my husband and a few of my family members who have video called me say that I sound amazing for someone who just got dentures. And right now they're kind of loose, so my lisp is worse. And without the teeth, I sound like Elmer J. Fudd and Sylvester the Cat had a baby. And I'm not going to take my teeth out right now. Maybe I might someday. I don't know. Right now, I'm not. So yeah. So I have pretty much been bedridden, until this last week, because of all being sick and stuff. I had 3 viruses. I got laryngitis, so I just got my voice back. Anyway, so I'm learning how to talk, learning how to eat. I really can't eat a lot yet, but the last 4 days I've tried to eat. I've been watching some videos. Bill Westland, we befriended each other on YouTube, and he's amazing. If you're new to this, he tells it like it is. He's very honest. He's very transparent and vulnerable. Shout out to you, Bill. Thank you for all the tips. But anyway, if there's questions that you have, I will refer you to him, because at this point, I'm just sharing my journey with you and what I'm going through right now. It's my experiences, so you may be going through something different, or you may experience something different if you haven't had your big E-Day extraction day yet. So I'm just going to share my personal journey and what works for me, what doesn't. I hope to be an inspiration eventually, but right now I'm learning everything. I'm dealing with my struggles. We all have similar things on this journey that we experience and go through. But that being said, everything that we go through is unique to us. Everybody's different. What one person could do, another person may not be able to do yet. Everybody has to go at their own pace. I got in my head and thought I should be further along, and in the last 32 days, and You know, everybody's different. I also have a condition called allandia, which is when your skin is hypersensitive. And my mouth, it's really crazy because in some circumstances it's very sensitive and others it's not. For example, in the past when I went to the dentist and they gave me shots in my mouth, I don't really feel them. I've had $25 injections at once before to have a tooth extraction, and I never felt it. I never felt this shot, and I had to have that many because they couldn't get me numbed up. So I was really scared about how is it going to work when I'm under IV sedation and he starts doing shots. Well, they say, you know, you can answer now. I don't remember a thing. I don't remember a thing. That our conversations right before, and then what I said to the nurse right afterwards, and then I don't remember anything from that until hours later, when I was at home hours later. I do remember the dentist. I remember my surgeon called me. It was so sweet, like 3 hours after business hours, to check on me, and my husband handed me the phone, and I was talking his ears off, and he was surprised. So, I'm just going to share a little bit about what I've been going through. So, I've been very sick. I sprained my back prior, and I had talked about that. My liver sprained my back prior to the surgery. So, yeah, I've been bedridden until this last week. So, this week, I've been watching some videos that Bill Westland has made, and some other people out there. There's so many of you. Kathy, Lillian Darling, Sweet Lady V, Positive Beauty. I'm just beginning to watch your videos. I talked to a woman named Cha-Cha and one name, I think, Cheryl. And I haven't yet to watch everybody's videos yet. And there's a few other people that I've watched. And I'm sorry, I don't know all your names yet, but eventually I will. But, yeah, so I've been binge watching videos. Started watching them probably the night before surgery, and then started watching them from the day, either the day after, 24 to 48 hours. I just, you know, my husband and I are night owls because of his work shift, and he falls asleep before me. So I just been binge watching videos and everything. Hold on, I need a drink of water. I love this mug. It says, "My dog is my best friend," and I have 3 dogs. Actually, 2 of them are my grandchildren. They weren't my daughter's dogs, but I adopted them because she moved out of state, and she has a senior dog she rescued, and I was so attached to her dogs that when she graduated high school and moved out, that I just told her I was taking custody of them, and they're so sweet. I've got all 3 of them here right now. Let me show you. That's my shy bug right there. Hi, shy bug. Say hi. This is Buddy. He's the old man. He's 12. Buddy, you gonna say hi? No? Hi. And that's Zoe girl over there. She's the baby of the pack. Now, she's a Shepherd, Chow mix, Labrador mix, Golden Retriever. And Buddy here, he's a Shiba Inu. He's a purebred. And he's a rescue. And then there's little Shiloh. Hi, Shy. Hi, Bubba. And Shiloh is part miniature Schnauzer, Chihuahua, and Frenchie Bulldog. Miniature. Anyway, those are my babies, and they are my little guardian angels and my little caregivers. And they keep me going. And let me tell you, they spend a lot of time up in the bed with me. And little Shiloh has, he's a cancer survivor. He's only going to be 7, and he hurt his leg and his back about a year ago trying to jump on the couch, and he missed it, and so he sprained his spine and his leg, and then now we found out he has disc calcification of the spine. So eventually he's going to need surgery to keep him from going paralyzed. Buddy's 12 years old, and Zoe, she's just turned 6. So those are my babies. And then I have 2 adult children, a son and a daughter. And I have my first biological grandchild. It's going to be a girl. She'll be here in August. So a lot going on. Anyway, so it's a little bit about me. I'm married to an amazing man. thank God my husband was off because of all my health issues. I really needed help. I needed to have someone feed me and make sure I wasn't getting up and moving around too much because of my back and stuff like that. And honestly, I'm glad my husband took those 9 days off, you know. And then 2 of my friends stepped in because I thought I was going to be solo when he went back, but my back decided otherwise. So I had 2 friends come over, and one of them I couldn't really eat that much when she came over, so she made me chocolate smoothies. And the other one came over and made me homemade potato soup, and she cooked it down with the vegetables that she had in there, the celery and the carrots and the potatoes and the onion. She cooked it way down to where there was, excuse me, to where there was, are you okay, Mama? You okay? Sorry, Zoe was hacking there. Hold on, you need a drink of water. So, sorry, I have ADHD and my thought went. So sometimes I go off on random tangents and I'm like, butterfly, squirrel. So, forgive me. I'm also learning how to talk slow. I normally talk really fast, and you can't do that with dentures unless you want to come flying out. And then if you have them glued in, if you go too fast, they'll come, you know, not literally glued for those of you that are new to this. It's adhesive, but we call it denture glue. Anyway, so yeah, he was off and took care of me, and my friend made me homemade soup. Like, she brought the herbs over, the fresh vegetables, the potatoes, a whole chicken, and literally cooked it down and made the broth and everything. She made me some bone broth that's still in the freezer. And so I've pretty much been on a soft food diet, smoothies, soups, all that. But this last week, I tried to eat some more solid stuff. Noodles are really hard for me to chew. But I had some chicken and a baked potato recently, just like some little bites of chicken, and my husband cut them up small. I tried half of the cheeseburger yesterday, and that took me a long time, and so today I've kind of stayed to soft foods and stuff because that was a workout, but I wanted to try it. I've had a lot of problems with my lower denture. I'll talk about that in a minute, but anyway, yeah. As far as pain, now everybody's different. Now, I have chronic pain, and I can't take pain meds. I'm allergic to most of them or have bad reactions. So the one that they gave me, it's one that I've taken before on and off, an acute situation, but I usually end up not taking it after one day. And when I had surgery, they gave me it. It was oxycodone, 5 milligrams. And, you know, most people, they just be like, that's like taking Tylenol. But for me, it makes me usually anxious and nauseated and everything. Well, I was doing well with it till 2 a.m. on E-Day, and then I started having a costochondritis attack, and that's from my fibromyalgia. And what it is, it's inflammation of the chest, and you get rib pain and you get chest pain, and I get like a sword's going through my back, and like 2 elephants or something. It mimics a heart attack. It's pretty scary. And so also chest pains could be a side effect, and bloating and all that kind of stuff from the pain meds. So I don't know if I had that on top of it, but I had to go off of it. We had, because they told me to take 4 doses on surgery day, every 6 hours with my ibuprofen. So they said it was breakthrough pain medicine, but if I didn't need to take it, well, the next morning I woke up and, you know, of course your face is swollen, and I don't have much of a nose anyway, but my face was swollen. That next morning I got up and because I wasn't feeling the pain on E-Day. Like, my husband should have recorded me right after surgery. Now, we recently found, and I posted those before this video, and I posted a slideshow of my journey thus far. And those videos, I have no recollection of taking them. My husband just thought I was talking to myself and playing with his phone. He thought, yeah, she's probably trying to take a selfie and can't even operate the camera. Well, I was taking videos, and we found that about a week and a half, sorry, after surgery. I've been healing up from 3 viruses, so I've had a cough and all this stuff. So anyway, so yeah, so we found some secret footage that I'm thinking about sending into AFV, America's Funniest Videos, because I think it would be pretty funny. Anyway, so yeah, as I mentioned before, I think I sound really funny when I talk. So we'll see when I play this back before I post it. But everybody else said that I talk pretty good for someone who just got dentures. I sound really funny without my dentures in. I sound like Sylvester the cat and Elmer J. Fun had a baby. It's pretty funny. It wasn't at first. It was a shocker, but and seeing myself without teeth was a shocker. But someone had prepared me for that. So anyway. So yeah, everybody's different. We all have unique challenges to ourselves, like I said. For me, I woke up the next day and my face was killing me. I packed it in ice and I took my ibuprofen every 6 hours and my Tylenol every 3 hours, and I was okay. And I probably did that and was setting the clock, my alarm clock, to go off, and I had to sleep propped up. And I probably slept propped up for more days than most people do. I probably slept propped up for like 10 to 12 days because of my back and stuff. I didn't get much sleep, and I don't sleep much anyway because of all my health issues. But anyway, so the alarm was going off every 6 hours for ibuprofen, every 3 hours, and so I was just wore out. And my poor husband, trying to just, he didn't get a lot of rest on those 9 days he was off, and then going back to work and stuff. So, his sleep schedule's been messed up. But, yeah. Sorry. So, yeah, it's, I was expecting the worst. I went into this expecting the worst, because I thought it's going to be worse before it gets better. I did my research. I watched videos of other people's experiences, not the actual surgeries, but just them telling about their journey and stuff. And, so, and then with, I always heal good, and I've always done well with all the surgeries that I've had. I've really never had any complications, praise God. But I was really worried about that because my wisdom tooth, that was impacted because I had, 16 teeth pulled and one was a wisdom tooth. I have 4 on the bottom of my own, for those of you that haven't been following me and are just now tuning in, and a bridge, because I lost my 4 bottom teeth when I was 30 at a basic cleaning. And I lost my teeth due to periodontal and gingivitis, severe periodontal gingivitis, but mostly a Hashimoto's thyroiditis disease, which is an autoimmune disease that attacks your thyroid and attacks other things in your immune system. And yeah, so since 2010, I've been having extraction after extraction, and then finally this last year, I was like, enough is enough. I got to the point where I couldn't eat or anything. I had developed some coping skills, but it was to the point where I was literally taking the Oragel, making a thick paste with cloves in it and sticking it between the teeth, so they had to go. So the one really good positive thing so far is that when I do put stuff in my mouth, I don't have excruciating pain. Now, I'm not going to say it's not painful. I'll have a lot of uncomfortableness. Chewing is very difficult and very hard right now, but I've made some progress this last week. But, I didn't expect to be able to eat for a while anyway. Everybody's different. Now, if you want to learn how to bite and chew, which I'm learning, I highly recommend my new friend, my denture brother, that's what I call him. Hope you don't mind, Bill. His name is Bill Westland, and he has got all kinds of videos. You have to go 3 years back. Go 3 years back and start from the beginning of his journey. They have been very helpful, and I've learned so much about biting and chewing, and so I practiced it a little bit. And yesterday I tried half of a cheeseburger that I made at home with minus the veggies, and it was very difficult. My potato salad I didn't have to mash up, but the burger was difficult. And I powered through. I ate 3/4 of a half of a cheeseburger and gave the rest to my dogs. I normally don't feed them people food, but I let them have a little, because they've been taking such good care of me. But yeah, so my lower denture has been giving me a major problem, and I've had to have it adjusted 3 times already since surgery day. And when I woke up the next day, like I said, I packed my face nice, but it was like 2 to 3 days later, I woke up and I had like a Fu Manchu and big bruises. It literally looked like someone grabbed me by the face and just knocked my teeth out. And my husband's been so wonderful. Like, he's so supportive and so sweet. And, you know, I really didn't want him to see me without my teeth. And I don't know if the guys go through this like us women do, but, you know, us women really struggle with that, you know. Yeah, there's people out there who are vain, but, you know, not everybody's vain. And, you know, it's just like when people lose an arm or a leg, or anybody has any kind of disfigurement or disability, you know, we all go through, or you have a health issue, we all go through things, you know. When I was growing up, and back in my parents' day and my grandparents' day, like, you didn't want anybody to know you had false teeth. You didn't talk about it. I've been posting all over my social media, because I've been so inspired by a lot of the videos. I was really nervous at first. Like, just before my surgery, a lot of my friends and family just found out that I had a bridge. They didn't know my teeth had fallen out. I never really talked about it. They didn't even know how jacked up my teeth were, because I learned how to talk, and I learned how to laugh, and I learned how to pose in pictures where you kind of, you know, and so they didn't really see until I took pictures of my teeth and had posted them. They didn't realize, and they didn't know my TMJ. One of my friends knew I had TMJ because she's heard it pop before, and asked me one time, "What is that noise?" She thought I was doing something on purpose, and I explained to her. She's like, "Oh my gosh." So I've had some TMJ pain, but it hasn't been too bad. But I've had ear pain and throat pain, but I did get sick with 3 viruses. But I recently read the other day and found out the other day watching some videos that it's very common when you have your teeth pulled to have some ear and throat pain and stuff. So if you're new, that might happen. So my purpose of making these videos and everything, I jump around because I have ADHD. I'm sorry. So, you know, and I'm still new to doing all this. I'm not used to vlogging. I've made very few videos where I talk and post, you know. Usually it's just something to encourage people, but, you know. So anyway, and because I have dentures that are slipping right now, and I have ADHD, and I'm trying to learn how to talk slower and enunciate, and I have a lisp, so forgive me, please. But I'm trying not to ramble on, and I'm tired right now, and I just so want to get my teeth out right now, because yesterday when I tried that burger, it gave me a workout, and I have 2 spots in my mouth that have like a, I don't know if they're bone spurs, I don't know if they're just sore spots or what, but the one on this side, it's straight down on the side where the extractions were, inside, next to my tongue, all the way to the bottom of my mouth, and my denture hits that. I have to take the C-bond cushions and cut them in strips and put them on that area to pad it. The whole one doesn't work for me that well right now. And then I got some better adhesive or denture glue, whatever you want to call it. But I had to have mine adjusted because they were way too big. And then as far as how they came out here, they were way too big, and then it was shaped oddly because I had this side of my teeth on the top. I have 1 molar left there, but all my teeth, all the way into right here, have been gone for 10 to 15 years on this side. And then over here on the top and the way back over here, and like probably from here over, has been gone about 6 to 8 years. And then my 4 bottom front teeth, where the bridge was, that they had attached to the 4 remaining teeth that I had, they had actually attached to the 2 teeth right there, and then I had 3 teeth right here of my own, and then 1 here of my own. So those teeth have been gone since I was 30, and I'm 53. So my gums on the bottom are very uneven right now. So a lot of shrinkage is going to have to go on in healing, and I may eventually have to have my mouth recasted. Now, let's talk about immediate dentures, okay? So I'm doing okay. My back's hurting right now. That's what this is. That's what this is. It's a TENS unit, and it helps with my back pain. Like I said, I can't take pain, you know, around the clock, and I'm having issues with taking them, taking them just for temporary purposes. So turn my zapper on. Don't get it too tight. Zap me up. And so this helps with my pain. It has these pads that stick on me, and little electrodes that give me these vibrations, and it helps with my back. But I so wanted to get on here and just make a little video for you guys. I've been trying to make videos, but my phone storage has been busy, and so my phone keeps crashing. So I hope to be an inspiration to those that are starting this journey or who are, struggling to. But right now I'm learning. So, like I said, I highly recommend you watch Bill Westland's videos, Lillian Darling, Kathy Phillips, Sweet Lady V, Positive Beauty. I just started following her, and then I have a few others that I've connected with, but I haven't watched all their videos yet or anything, but I've talked to them in comments. So, yeah, I mean, I strongly encourage you to watch videos, ask questions. There's a lot of videos out there, and Bill, oh my gosh, he has, you name it, he covers it, and he's very honest and transparent. Hope you don't mind that I gave you a shout out, Bill. But, yeah, so thank God for them, and I found all them. And, one thing that I didn't expect, well, hold on, I'll get back to that thought. But yeah, so just take it one day at a time. Everybody's different. We all face similar things. My dentist told me from the get-go, nobody likes their lower denture. Lower dentures are the worst thing ever made, that man ever made. He said, but we'll keep working on it and try to get it right, So, just take it one day at a time. Him and both my surgeon explained to me that your mouth is going to be shrinking and it's going to be healing for 6 to 9 months, maybe a year. Just hang in there. So, you're going to be hangry, just being hungry and angry, or grangry, like I say, grumpy, angry, and hungry. Your girl here, she's hangry. But it's been better this past week because I eat a little more, like, I started putting crackers in my soup, cheese in my soup, and I'm able to, like I chew the potato salad and a little more chunks. Now I can get a little more chunks. What's really crazy though is I tried some Funyuns and some Sun Chips, and I was able to chew those better than I was noodles. I tried some just basic fettuccine without the chicken. It was hard for me to chew. Today I had, and a few days ago I had some ravioli. I didn't do so well the first day, but today when I ate it, and then I made myself this green bean salad where I put green beans, mayonnaise, pepper, and a little dash of lemon juice and garlic powder, and you eat it cold. And I can chew those green beans no problem. But I'm still figuring out how to bite. When I was eating that burger yesterday, I glued like 3 times, and I just couldn't get it right. I have to go back and watch Bill's videos again. I'm saving them. So, but anyway, yeah, just listen to your body, and don't get upset and frustrated or discouraged because you're not where somebody else is. Like I said, I'm sharing my journey, my personal experience, and I'm thankful for all the videos and the people out there that I found on YouTube, and I'm learning a lot. But my mom always said practice makes perfect, and I always believed in it. At first you don't succeed, try again. So you're gonna have good days and bad days, and let me tell you, day 4 was rough. Day 3 I got really quiet because I had been to the dentist the day before. Day 3 I was miserable, and this denture was just killing me. It was just feeling like it was bothering me, like I was talking about earlier with the shots. They never really bothered me when I would go to the dentist, but whenever they put those little films in there for the x-rays that they take, and the thing to prop your mouth open, oh my God, that just kills me. And this right now, to me, makes me feel like I have that thing in my mouth, and the bottom denture feels like I'm biting down on the x-ray things. So at times when I've chewed, it's felt like I'm chewing on gravel, sharp rocks, and shards of glass. And I don't mean to discourage anybody, but I mean, if you haven't had that experience, and you didn't have any pain from your surgery, and you're eating within 2 weeks, and you're fine, more power to you, and that's awesome. But a lot of us aren't. I'm just going to be honest here. You know, everybody's different, and just because one person can do something doesn't mean somebody else can. I mean, I know several family members and friends of mine that have fibromyalgia like me. Some of them still work. I haven't been able to work since 2004, and I can't do the housework and all that stuff. My husband has to do all that. You know, most days I can't even load the dishwasher. And then, you know, on the outside, I appear to people looking healthy and, you know, whatever. But, you know, it's called invisible illness and invisible pain, because people can't always see chronic pain. You don't know, you know. Autoimmune disease, you can't really see it. I mean, people, you think autoimmune disease, oh my gosh, you know, you think IVs in someone's leg. No, a lot of times I look like I'm a perfectly healthy person and blah, 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 you know. So, you just never know. So be gentle on yourself. Be patient with yourself. You know what? One thing that this journey will do, if you didn't have patience, that's what it will do. It will teach you patience. You're going to have to be patient. Because if you don't, and you try to do something that's too much for you, and, you know, you give up, you know, don't give up. You know, don't give up. Hang in there. And then, you know what? If you can't eat a steak and so-and-so over here can, or if you can't eat this, then don't beat yourself up, you know. I heard recently from, like I said, from watching Bill's videos, that there are people that have been contacting him that have had their dentures for 8-10 years longer, and they've been watching his videos, and they didn't know they could eat certain things. Now, my dentist is really awesome. My oral surgeon is awesome, and when I went in there for my appointment, I'm like, I'm so hangry. He said, well, what are you hangry for? What do you want to eat? I said, I want steak and lobster. And he's like, cool. And I said, yeah, that's not going to happen for a year or maybe never. He goes, nah, it'll be sooner than you think. So my goal is, my birthday's in February. My goal is to hopefully have steak and lobster by then. But if I don't, I'll have something else. But that's my goal. But like today, after I get done with this video, these things are coming out. You just need a break sometimes. Sometimes you have to take them out during the day and get a rest. I don't know how people who have to work, because even though I wasn't in excruciating pain, but a lot of people are, and I got lucky my teeth didn't break off. I got lucky that he got them out very easy, and that he didn't have to use very many specialty tools, which he was really surprised, because this impacted wisdom tooth was like this. They were afraid that it would disfigure me and leave a hole in my face or expose my sinus cavity. And I've had a lot of post-nasal drip and a lot of congestion, and man, I blow my nose more than with the surgery. But for me, because actually the wisdom tooth